Hey guys, we are back for some more of the Secret World. It's been a while. I haven't really played since the Halloween update. Although I did screw up a little bit because I accidentally did the story bit for this area right when you walk in. And unfortunately that means we don't get to see it because I accidentally didn't have it recording when I did it. I was trying to get through the Cat God dungeon again. And basically what this area is from that little cutscene was that this is a village that has supernatural creatures in it. And so the regular you have to be all secretive sort of stuff doesn't quite apply to this area. It's like a hidden village, basically.
Is this not what you signed up for? To play a part in a medieval siege, like in old history? The villagers say the walls of Harba Boreshti held against the Golden Horde, the Templars, the Soviets. A peaceful resistance. A nice idea. Between you and I, that won't work again. In siege, the attackers starve out the defenders. Is it not true? Here, the attackers are starving. The blood hunger drives them, hard and strong. They will not stop. A single vampire killed 30 people in Cluj-Napoca, where I come from. One night, one vampire. It now sleeps under a churchyard with an iron spike through its skull. We do not have enough soil in the churchyard or iron in the houses to seal all of these away. I've done the math. Look how the ghouls are gathering for the feast, sniffing out the dead and the abandoned. Yet, the walls still hold. Some old saint or miracle smiles down on this village for us to have made it this far. I should like to drink to his health.
Alright. So now we have to head down to the village itself.
This is no ideal for me, standing back and directing others. To be an observer for the Council of Venice can feel like a mother's punishment. If you call what we do a career, mine began young and with the Templars. They have long ties to old countries, not necessarily good ties. In some stories they are the defenders, in others the looters. Either way, where there is a Balaur, there will be a horseman who rides out to face it. Or in my example, a horsewoman. Blades against darkness, whatever the cost. Now I only have to look in the mirror to be reminded of the cost. It was the seal on my diplomatic fate. You can wear a scar with pride, but always questions. Questions. So in Venice, I sit and take afternoon coffee with all the ladies in oversized sunglasses. My thanks go out to high fashion. You do not need to hide your powers from the Harbareshti. These people know the secret world, not ours of rules and regulations, but the one they have lived in every day, where it is no different from day turning to night. They are vampires, unattached, raised by wolves or born under strange stars. Everyone. I think if you know they would be persecuted by the modern world. The rest simply have no care for it. Fairies that do not believe in humans. They have no reason to trust us, but we are lucky that now they have no choice. The council knew there was always danger the town would be discovered, exploited. It was on a list, a long list that gets shorter each year. Nothing was decided. Nothing was done. Let us try to live to regret that. Always some great tragedy that brings me back home. Never to celebrate the spring for a family wedding, to drink with old friends until the morning. I neglect that life now. Romania is a beautiful country, truly under the watch of saints. I suppose you knew it only for vampires, if you knew it at all. Don't feel bad. This visit would not change your opinion, I fear. I sensed it was different on my first night back. In the cities, the youth and the drugs and the vampires are mixing to bad effects. Too many disappearances, and they blame foreigners, mobsters, this morning light religion. Behind it all, the feeling that something slowly is breaking apart and might never be fixed again. It grew stronger the closer I came to Habareshti. I know the council cannot act on my feelings, but this valley could be more important than anyone realizes.
Alright, let's go ahead and head on down then. Dead horse, that's not a good sign. Oh, we got our first enemies here. They're a bit strong, but luckily I can handle them. I have no idea what the difficulty is going to be like in this area of the game. And I've also completely stacked my ability points from the Halloween, just going back and forth to Spooky Stories Solemn Island. Guess I did grind on that a bit to get some costume items and whatnot. I don't even know what to spend it on at this point. Almost completely filled that out already. This I have 40 points in, and I could probably get a quite bit of deal of it into it. Probably get at least skill 4 and everything. Or not. I didn't quite think that was gonna go as fast as it did, but I guess it did. Find out where the ghouls have burrowed from. I have no idea, so let's go ahead and start, I guess. Actually did better that time than I did last time. So Transylvania makes up 3 areas. There's this area, the Shadowy Forest, and something else that I don't remember the name of. I've been as far as the Shadowy Forest when I went through the Cat God mission line. I had to go down there for some ingredient of some sort. And I had to go through this area again recently for the event that I just did. And that's weird. But so I haven't seen the last area at all, and I've seen only very little bits and pieces of the other two. So most of this is still going to be quite a surprise for me. Must be a lot of street signs in this little village, sheesh. Oh, that's a friend. I thought that was an enemy at first. Okay, I have to start heading back this way. I'm getting out of the red circle. More dead bodies around trees. That's really weird. I assume they'd be burrowing over by the... Oh, what's this? Let's see. Okay, we found one. Come on. I managed to hit it once and then I lost the spot where it actually would hit. I'll just use my fist then. Oh shoot, I got the attention of another enemy. This one's a bit different. Alright, we're doing good so far. Okay, we need to find another burrow. Where did they come from? Ah, I found another burrow. Okay. They do spawn an enemy though. Okay, so I'm gonna have to burn a corpse in a second. I wonder if I'm gonna have to find one of those laying by the trees, or if I could just burn the ones that I kill. Okay, one of the ones by the trees, apparently. I can do that. Test the tree's effect on a goal by fighting one beneath it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's some goals around this tree. That one's easy because there's corpses everywhere. Okay, where are the roots going to? Whoops. These guys are these are a bit different because they don't use the signs. Oh shoot. I'm getting surrounded. Whoops. Where are the enemies at? I don't see any around here. Okay. The routes are either going this way or the other way. Let's take a look this way since the village is this way anyways. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. That was finished up for me, I guess. Those fists, unfortunately, aren't better than the ones I have right now. Alright, let's go ahead and head to the tavern. What do you got having to say?
If you leave, you're on the list. It's automatic. The way they see it, the way their lawyers see it, you sign up for life. Once you break that contract, you're fair game. Follow you, trick you, sue you, lie to others, whatever it takes to discredit anything you might say. All they had to do was let me go. I wouldn't have said a fucking word. I just wanted my life back. But they can't afford to let people walk away. There's too much to hide. And so they follow you, fuck with you, confront, shatter, suppress. And now, what choice do I have? I fight back with what little I got.
Okay, I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's see. This probably leads out to another area. More enemies. Guess the tavern's in here? Yeah, it is.
Hello, please take a seat. Can I get you something to drink? Go on, take a seat.
I do believe our guests receive their sustenance from more arcane waters, Lady Sophie.
Don't mean I don't drink ale, do it? It's on the house for as long as it lasts. Please forgive Mr. Staghead. He's not in the best of moods, poor thing. Having lost home and hearth.
Home, hearth, my kingdom, the forest. All of it succumbed to parasites. To filth. Our world is coming apart at the seams. The end is folding in on us.
No more drink for you, sweet. You only get melancholy, and we don't need that now. Not when you're about to help me with the ad.
Her skin radiant, pure and white as winter's dawn over Arcadia lost. She is Eve, born of the earth, not of man. Plump as a ripe apple, fruitful and fertile.
Plump? Fertile? Oh, thanks very much. That'll just scare men off, sweet. He's trying. It's a distraction for him. For me too, in lieu of better and brighter days. I'd like to get out someday. Even if I could leave right now, I wouldn't. He's kind. They need us. To believe. To remember. To fight. This is all they have. These fields and forests and mountains. They've nowhere else to go. The world out there is not for them.
Here will soon be no more. My people are abandoning our sacred lands, leaving only the dead to go to earth and the disease to spread. The power of the forest is on the wane, and a shadow falls over us all.
This has always been a special place. A place of strong magic. I've run with fairies since I could run. The forest people protected us as long as we left their lands alone. It was the law. The Strigoi, the bloodsuckers, they don't respect the law.
There is a dark and infinitely malevolent force behind this siege. It is a ruse concealing some fearful machinery restarted. It brings forth memories of dark times befalling us countless seasons ago, and of those who rose up against the endless night. The dragon, the eagle, the owl.
Oh, I've heard this story also from my mom. She used to sing a beautiful song. La 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 la. I'm afraid I wouldn't know how to sing it in English. On karaoke night, I just listen. Everyone's okay with that.
The forces of darkness are stronger than ever, and those who stand against them are weakened by centuries and forgetfulness, bitterness and the embrace of the grave. No matter how many of you there are, with your modern magic and your steel weapons, you cannot defeat this evil. Not without their help.
The owl, the eagle, and the dragon? The dragons died a long time ago. Eagles, there are plenty of up in the mountains, but none here. Owls, though, I've seen owls. There's one in particular I see often in the village. He hoots at me. I think it's a friendly owl. So, what do you have so far? Her bosom soft as... Oh, sweet. There's just no way I'm filling your mug again.
Poor dear guy's all dejected. Alright, got a few missions in this tavern. At least 2. Investigation and a regular one.
What's the matter, sweet?
Another of my limbs ravaged, amputated. They are savage butchers, the vampires, and they have no care for this earth. They only want to see it destroyed. For what purpose? What will be left for them to rule over? Ashes.
It's been like this since the Dark Crusade began. For all of us. But for them in particular. The forest folk feel the intrusion and the destruction like it's part of them being torn off. I don't think they act with any thought, the Strigoi. They don't have a vision for a world after their war. They only want to feed on us until there's nothing left.
Then let them try. They will find no nourishment in my veins, only pain and death. Every part of me is the opposite of them, and I am poison to their kind. The forest is my body. The trees my arms, twigs and branches my fingers. Through them I touch the earth, the air and the water, and I read them as a bat reads the night. The vampires are tearing away my senses one by one. But they can still be restored. Regrown, and through them I can see past the scorched earth and bring the battle to our enemy.
He's talking about protecting magic trees.
Your command of language never ceases to amaze me, Lady Sophie.
That's why we're such a good team, sweet.
Alright. Let's go ahead and start on this. Guess those are all the places that we're going to be going to. Pick up these acorns, and then we'll probably be on our way. Whoops. Okay, we're back. That was weird. Clear Valley is not that far from here, at least. Guess we have to cut through this area.